Good morning, XRP family. XRP 420 here. XRP currently at 52 cents, up 0.34%. Today is October 24th, 2024. You motherfuckers clown me on my last video because I said December I was high, okay? Cut me some fucking slack, alright? Metaloric man. Citibank debanked Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Meanwhile, U.S. bank regulators deny that Operation Choke Point 2.0 exists. This is fucking insane, guys. Like, how the fuck is this even a thing? How can a bank just say, hey, we're not going to fuck with you. You can't bank with us. Don't ask us why. This should give you all the information that you guys need to fucking know about Ripple and XRP. Why is everyone trying to shun them and make them seem like scam artists or pieces of shit, or they're not accepted? This is everything, and this is why I'm all in on XRP. Cowboy X, no wonder why Brad Garlinghouse was debanked from banking cartel Citibank. Ripple is competing with the liquidity of Citibank. Let's see what Brad
to banks
has to
that
say about it.
Messages to banks that have liquidity. So to some degree, Citibank and HSBC, really the top two, JPM, those are the top three liquidity banks. And when you're sending SWIFT messages, you're sending messages to banks to release liquidity and making sure the debits and credits match. So to some degree, really boil it down, Ripple's competing with the liquidity of Citi and the messaging of SWIFT, but in one, because we're both messaging and liquidity.
They said, Brad, you're fucking competing with us, man. We're going to have to close your fucking bank account down. Fuck you, Citibank. XRP is going to rule them all. Steph is crypto. XRP is ready for the biggest move in its entire price history. The Ballinger Bands on a monthly time frame speak for themselves. Look how tight this shit is, y'all. And every time it was tight throughout history, we had a crazy ass bull run after. 2017 is when it shot up to like $3 and some change. 2020, I think we had close to $2. And then look how tight it is now. We're going to the fucking moon. Just fucking be patient. Smoke on some ganja, relax. Let the time roll. Our time is fucking coming. What are you guys smoking on today? I'm smoking on a nice indica strand. It's tasty shit. Bloomberg Crypto. Ripple Lab CEO Brad Garlinghouse says it's inevitable that the company's XRP cryptocurrency will be offered through an exchange-traded fund. It's inevitable, guys. Let's hear what he has to say.
Another milestone, let's call it, for XRP, which is this idea that you have asset managers now filing for ETFs tied to it, started by Bitwise. What is the prospect of having that spot ETF tied to XRP anytime soon, and what do you think it'll mean for the price of XRP?
Look, I think we clearly are seeing ETFs have been popular. You know, the United States SEC was dragged kicking and screaming to approve the Bitcoin ETF in January. I think you've seen about $17 billion flow into that ETF. I think it's the fastest growing ETF in history. It's very clearly demonstrating there's demand from institutions, there's demand from retail to access this asset class. So the XRP interest has grown. You've seen 2 or 3 ETF filings happen around XRP. And to me, it's just inevitable. You're going to see not just Bitcoin and ETH, you're going to see an XRP ETF. You're starting to see there's a filing around a basket ETF that has, I think, 5 or 6 cryptos in it, which I think also makes a lot of sense. But it also is just part of the trend of more and more institutionalized participation in the crypto industry. So I think we're going to continue to see that. And I do think it creates upward pressure on the prices for many different cryptos, including XRP.
The flows into the Bitcoin ETFs have been pretty remarkable. Not so remarkable have been flows into the ETH ETFs. What indication do you have, Brad, that there actually is demand for an XRP ETF?
Well, I would disagree that there's not the ETH ETF. I think has done exceptionally well. It hasn't done as well as Bitcoin, but if you look at the kind of market dominance of Bitcoin compared to ETH, the ratio is about the same in terms of the ETF participation. Obviously, the ETH ETF is newer, so I actually think the ETH ETF has done very well. I think we clearly see a very interested and active community around the XRP ecosystem, both here in the United States and beyond, and that has grown. And so I think that the XRP ETF will do quite well.
Straight from Brad Garlinghouse's mouth. Garlic House's mouth, guys. Be patient. The ETF is coming, and we'll see what it does to the price. Ashley Prosper. It looks like Chris Larson fired his legal team from Paul Weiss and Rifkind, Warrington and Garrison LLP after they failed to file their notice of appearance on time. I know you guys remember that Chris Larson received this notice basically saying that if he doesn't fucking file his brief or whatever by a specific time frame, it was pretty much going to be null and void, similar to when the SEC filed their Part C form fucking late, right? And got a pass for it. They're trying to penalize Chris because he was late, but apparently he fired his fucking legal team, so we'll see what comes of this. Hopefully good news. I'm hoping that they just completely drop this shit. The world's a stage. The election is coming up. Hopefully we get some positive news by the end of the year, guys. I'm hoping. Riz XRP, the election is over. Wait, what? Interesting video here, guys.
BlackRock knows something. Okay. Secondly, Ripple founder knows something. In other words, why so close to the election when it doesn't make any difference at all? Okay, the election's over. I mean, the ballots are like streaming in. Why would you put yourself up and essentially humiliate yourself in front of a libertarian, crypto audience, unless you're playing defense? Okay, but why pay defense like that and so publicly and just like, hey, I'm out here for Harris? And the reason is, in my view, is that Harris is going to win and that the election's, over. I mean, I think.
I don't know, guys. Shit, the world's a stage. I think that they're going to rig the fucking election again like they did in 2020. We know that Trump won. And unfortunately, the big people behind the scenes and all these fucking weirdos and all the corruption in our election process may give Kamala the win. And I really fear for our country. But now we know that not Chris Larson, I forget the other management of Ripple gave Kamala Harris those donations. Maybe those donations are going to give XRP that free pass that fucking ETH got. Apparently, he gave Ripple almost $30 million. I mean, not Ripple. He gave Kamala Harris almost $30 million in donations. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that has something behind it. I'm all Trump. But I feel like our election system is rigged. And I think if they fuck us again with this election and election fraud happens, I think we're going to have a fucking civil war. And I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with crypto and the stock market. So, we'll have to see when the time comes. Ripple CEO, Blockchain Daily, Brad Garlickhouse says Biden's approach to regulating crypto, Gensler's reign of terror is coming to an end very soon. Let's hear what Brad has to say.
Your co-founder, Chris Larson, has given a lot of money to the Harris campaign.
So it was Chris Larson, guys. I'm fucking high. But he gave a lot of money to the Harris campaign. And maybe maybe they have something going on behind the scenes that's going to give XRP the clarity and get it out the fucking court system and start pumping our fucking bag. So we'll see.
You had just told us a little bit ago that you are fiercely independent. And so when you think about the differences in the candidates and how they might approach crypto, what do you really know, particularly because the Harris campaign has been far more vague?
Well, I think there's one thing I feel very confident about, and that is the Biden administration's approach to regulation of the crypto industry. That is coming to an end for sure. And I think no matter where this plays out at the presidential level, we'll have a more constructive engagement with this industry. It's a critical industry. It's an innovative technology. And I think the United States should be at the forefront and leading, as we did with the Internet of Information. I think we'll get there. As I said yesterday at the Philadelphia Federal Reserve, I think Gary Gensler's reign of terror on the crypto industry is going to come to an end very soon.
Brad, in your view, does it matter if Kamala Harris is president come January 20th or Donald Trump is president come January 20th? What's better for you? What's better for Ripple?
Well, I've taken a very neutral point of view. For the crypto industry, I think it's clear that the Republicans at a macro level have been more proactive in saying this is an industry that needs clear regulation. You have seen a Republican-led bill in the House pass with 71 or 72 Democrats crossing the aisle to support that in a very bipartisan way. So I think we have seen a more Republican-centric but I also think you've seen indications that the Harris campaign wants to reset some of the very flawed approaches that the Biden administration has had with the crypto industry and other parts of technology. So what I'm optimistic about is we're going to see a change. We're going to see a reset. And I think we need that at the federal level. The United States, there's no question, the United States is behind other leading countries like the UK, like Switzerland, like Singapore, like Japan, that are way ahead in providing constructive and clear regulation and rules of the road for this industry.
We'll see, guys. Old Brad Garlinghouse says he's neutral. He can't say much. A lot of these big figures, they really can't say much when it comes to politics unless they're brought out. And in this case, Brad doesn't seem like he is. So, yeah, we'll see. But for him to say that Democrats haven't been blatantly trying to fucking stop crypto innovation in the U.S. is insane. But Chris Larson probably told him not to speak on it, so I mean it is what it is.
Thank you for joining us in studio to talk about the center.
John Deaton has been a relentless advocate for the XRP army. Yes, he has. He's done a lot for us with the court case, and he made sure that our voices were heard. Meanwhile, his opponent, Senator Warren, spreads misinformation and lies about crypto. I endorse John enthusiastically and wholeheartedly in his run for Senate. For those of you in a position to do so, I encourage you to donate to this campaign, whether it's 10 or 100 accounts, and most importantly, vote for him if you're in mass. So yeah, John Deaton got the endorsement of Brad Garlinghouse, but Brad didn't endorse Trump. Makes you think, right? Good news. DAI, you won't see this on crypto. Crypto industry hate for Ripple is alive and well. Many of you remember during the early days of uncovering ETHgate, the entire crypto industry gleefully watched as the SEC sued Ripple and didn't lift a finger to help much. That's very true. They're all running a aid Ripple now. I know Coinbase sent some documents over to help them in the appeal. So even though they should have been in there and they should have helped them out in the beginning when all of this shit started years ago, but you know they're helping now. So I mean, at least it's fucking something, right? All of a sudden, there was a mass exodus from the room when Brad Garlinghouse came up. I was shocked to the point I looked at Digital Perspective and said, "Why is everyone leaving?" The room full of regulators and attorneys, many of which were covered during ETH8, the XRP Army uncovered the plot, and they still haven't forgotten. The XRP Unleashed documentary is more important than ever and selling out for a reason. Guys, this is fucking weird, right? Let's check out this video.
That's amazing. Have fun. Good luck.
I'm not too much.
Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Renee Gill. I am a reporter at CNBC. We have several, obviously, but my coverage focuses a lot on markets and investment trends. Things like payment and stablecoins. Very excited to be here with Brad, who is Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Thank you.
Glad to be here. Thank you for see you in person.
Yeah, so Ripple, a big point of interest for me. And I don't know who's in this room. I know this conference has been going on a long time, and
DAI, you my boy, but that was some bullshit. I think that you're looking a little bit too deep into this. I don't think a lot of people left. It looks like a lot of women got up. Maybe they went to the bathroom or something like that. But yeah, a lot of guys and a lot of people were still seated. So yeah, I'm going to have to disagree with you with that one, man. I know I'm not a huge fan of all the riddle bullshit when it comes to XRP and Ripple with, you know, it's going to moon at a certain date and that weird-ass picture of the bear in the boat and all that stupid shit. XRP has the utility. XRP has the money behind it. XRP is one of the only digital currencies that does what it does, other than XLM, which I do own as well. But guys, do not base your fucking reason of buying XRP off of these riddles and this bullshit and DAI. Sorry, man. These people getting up, it's really not that serious. I can see if everyone fucking got up and left and he was just sitting there. A good amount of people are still sitting there, so I gotta disagree with you with this one, player. Guys, you better get your shit together. Make sure your money is in XRP or whatever digital assets that you guys truly believe in. That, in my opinion, it has true utility. Because BRICS, I'm sure you guys have seen, has met this week, and they're trying to destroy the fucking dollar. Come on, guys. And you know what fucking solves this? Cryptocurrency. Get your money out the fucking banks. Buy gold. Buy silver. Put your money into cryptocurrency coins that actually fucking have utility. And what do they say? I'm not a financial advisor. This is my personal opinion. Just a guy on the internet who enjoys weed, God, and XRP. Last post of the day, guys. I gotta be honest, it feels like whatever's about to happen in the coming hours, days, or weeks could kick off events that lead to the largest event ever seen in American history. Biblical. Trying to focus on work or repetitive tasks daily is becoming almost impossible for me. Anyone else? I totally fucking agree. Guys, I'm working my 9 to 5. You know, I have a few small businesses I'm running. But I'm like, I know something's about to fucking happen. And I'm sure you guys too. Which is why you're watching this fucking video. So, be patient. Let's see what the fuck happens at this election in the next few weeks. I hope you guys are doing well. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. Yeah, smoke one for me. And I'll see you guys on the next one.